In mid-November, Congress passed another temporary measure for the U.S. budget in order to avoid a government shutdown. While these temporary fixes have become commonplace, many still see it as a larger issue of not being able to balance the budget on time. Thanks for joining us on News 9 at 6. I'm Dylan Cleland. In this Connect to Congress, several lawmakers say they want to find a solution in 2024. So as we head into 2024 and another deadline will approach, of course, in Q1, what can be done to maybe find more of a permanent solution in the future?
Oh my goodness, we need budget and appropriating and budget reform. We need it badly. It's actually been since 1997 was the last time that we had a fully complete appropriations process and a budget.
The last time Congress had a complete fiscal process ahead of the deadline was just over 25 years ago for fiscal 1997. Bill Clinton was the president and the average gallon of gas was $1.23. Since then, it's been an uphill battle to meet the budget deadline year after year. Several times a shutdown has loomed large, and a few times it happened, including the most recent one, which lasted 5 weeks from December 2018 until January 2019. Johnson and Senator J.D. Vance say the temporary fixes are just that, and they want to see changes to the process in 2024.
We need to have a real budgetary process in this country. The Speaker of the House has promised that we are going to go through a full appropriations process, the same thing that every American family does every single month. How much money are we bringing in? How much money is going out? How can we rationalize our spending? We need to do that as a country. We haven't done it in years.
We tried to get on the debt limit deal, and that we've tried to get on several of the CRs has been a budget, debt and deficit, bipartisan, bicameral commission with senators, members of the House, and outside experts to come in and sit down and redesign our budgeting and appropriating process so that it works for the American people.
Senator Sherrod Brown sees the temporary budget as a classic case of kicking the can down the road, but views the threat of a shutdown from fellow lawmakers as political theater.
You get sworn in and take the oath of office. You ought to want to serve, and one of the ways you serve is not threatening to shut the government down every 3 months. Because you do that, it hurts our country. The other thing that happens when these extremists threaten to shut the government down, you can bet that the thugs at the Kremlin and Tehran and the Great Hall in China are celebrating because it makes it look like democracy's not working, and I don't want that image around the world.
Vance says he'll support a reform process in the new year as long as it results in a complete process.
I to sort of emphasize this point. It is not about purely how much we're spending and how much we're taking in. We're not even having that conversation because we're not sitting down and looking at the numbers.
I'm Gianna Dupre. Thank you for watching. Here's another video for you to watch, and please take some time to subscribe to our channel.